Hey, I want to show you a few quick tips with this storm that's coming and ways to get yourself ready for this storm. First thing I do is I like to cover my vehicle's windshield with a tarp or cardboard, one of the two, whatever you've got conveniently around. This will keep the snow and ice from being on there in case you have an emergency, you need to run to town for something. Hopefully you have a four-wheel drive, but if you had to get out in your vehicle and take off during the storm, it'd be really easy to take this cardboard and push it off and get the snow off of it, or take this tarp and peel it from the front and peel it back. You don't want to drag it off because you can scratch your paint. But that's one of some of the things that I do just to prepare for this. I pushed snow for 20 years in Kansas City, and these were things that we did so we were always ready in the event of a snowstorm, so to be able to take off and go out without having the windshield wipers out. We lift those up. If we can't protect them with the tarp and you just have the cardboard out, you want to lift those up so they don't freeze to the windshield, because they'll rip as soon as you turn them on. The rubber sometimes will rip on that, and you'll need to have your windshield wipers, especially whenever you're running in snow and ice, because as the roads start to melt and water comes on your windshield, you need good clean wipers. Hopefully you've already got good clean wipers on your vehicle, but we need to protect them along the way. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to have to take off. I am going to unwrap this one, but I will leave this truck out into the open and let it get covered with snow. And then I'll show you how to remove that in a later video. Makes it really easy, shows you how great it was. Whenever this is all covered in snow out here, I'll come out and do that. But I've got to run to town. I'm going to get gas. I'm going to get gas for my chainsaws because we live out in the country. I'm going to have my mixed gas made. I'm going to have regular gas for the generator, and we're going to get everything set up for today's storm. Cans full, trucks full. I use the Stihl HP Ultra for the chainsaw mix, which is 5 gallons to one of those containers. So we got the windshield cover. We're ready to pull the snow off if we have an emergency or anything like that. We got the gas picked up. We got the generator ready. And now a few of the other essentials that we like to have around the house. The lantern is great. This one has a solar panel. I can charge that one once it dies if the power's out for an extended amount of time. This is just a battery powered little lantern that I can use in the different rooms. It runs off a regular AA battery. So I've got a rechargeable AA batteries in here. I got the battery packs for charging the phones. These do the phones 3 to 4 times. And then we got a regular flashlight. This is one of my essentials that I really want to mention. This is the Goal Zero Nomad 7. This is a solar panel that comes with a USB port on the inside, and I can plug this thing into anything I need to charge outside during the daytime. So I can do any of my charging. If I don't have the battery packs or something like that, or if the battery packs go dead, I can charge one of those out there, leave it out there all day, and then I can charge my phone later that night and charge my wife's phone as well. So we'd have at least 2 phones ready to go. If you don't have a generator and you don't have a wood stove in your house, a lot of people will use their car for a warming center. Be very careful. If the snow builds up on the back of the car, you'll need to clean the snow out from around the exhaust so the exhaust doesn't come back into the car and cause carbon monoxide poisoning. You can die from that, and that's a serious thing that happens every year. So be very careful out there. Here in the South, whenever the storm hits, when there's big snow or big ice, it takes days for them to get the power back on, and it takes days for them to clear the roads. So you got to be thinking about these things ahead of time before the storm hits. And here we still have another day. When I'm making this video, we still have another day to go before the storm hits. So tomorrow is the last preparation day for this. But this will just help you if you haven't thought about these things. And if you don't have these things, or you can't go to Walmart and get them, buy candles. Make it fun. Sit around, light the candles in your house, and enjoy your time with your family. That will be great. And if you need a warming center, you can look on your local pages on Facebook, and I'm sure there's a warming center somewhere near in your town. And if you can't get there, they've always got somebody with four-wheel drive that can come and pick people up in case of emergency or something like that. So thank you for joining me. And if there's anything else that you can think of that I didn't mention, go ahead and drop it in the comments below and let me know what it is that you use in the power outages to make it fun, whether it's board games or whatever you do with your family to make it fun, to make it an exciting time, because in the South, you're not going to work, you're staying home because the roads aren't clear. So again, thanks for joining.